All right, welcome back everyone. We're here streaming Night Hacking live directly from Java 1, and here we are next to the Hackathon. And with me this time I got Peter Lawrey, fellow Java champion. So Peter, can you say some words about yourself?
Yes, I'm quite active on a number of support forums like Stack Overflow. I have the most answers of anyone for Java and a JVM. I've got a blog, Vanilla Java. It's reached 4 million hits recently.
Wow.
And I'm also lead architect. I used to be lead developer, but now I say I'm lead architect for Chronicle software, which is a low latency software that's open source.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about Chronicle?
Yeah, so the history of Chronicle is that we started out as software for trading systems, but we've now broadened ourselves to be just low latency software, low latency infrastructure that you can use in any kind of server-side application. And in particular, the topic that we're sort of getting particularly excited about at the moment is bringing low latency techniques into microservices, but also bringing the benefits of microservices into trading systems.
Okay, I believe you have something to show us today.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of a demo. Or what is more likely, you'll have a bigger message which you want to do within a couple of months.
Right, exactly. So now that we know about this, how will this compound into or lead into a microservices architecture?
Okay, so one of the struggles with microservices is that the cost of messaging is often quite high. And in many cases, people still use HTTP with REST. It's very easy to use, sort of a natural extension of what they're used to working with. The problem is that as a result, the cost of sending a message between one microservice and another is quite high. It's well into the hundreds of microseconds, milliseconds, which means that you're putting limitations on how much you can use this. And often people say, oh, we re-architected services, but it didn't perform, so we went back to using a monolith. But in reality, that's not necessarily a requirement. You don't have to use REST. You don't have to use HTTP. You can still use a microservices architecture with a lower latency networking. Then it becomes much more practical to send more messages that are smaller and still get the performance you need. And as you've seen here, for a small message, I can pass a message between one process and another and persist in the message, which is often a big struggle for people. How do we record these messages and how do we avoid recording too much? Like we turn debug off so that even though we would like to have it, well, here you can just record everything because the cost of each message is so low that it's much better to have it all and for debugging purposes or auditing, line replay purposes.
Okay. One thing that I